Hi, it's Jennifer, Empowerment Coach, here with today's coaching tip. I'm going to be talking today about fear and the purpose it serves and also the hindrance that it presents in everyday life. First of all, what is fear? Of course, it had a lot more purpose way back in the cave days when it was all pure survival. But nowadays, we don't really need a level of fear anymore. We're pretty safe on our everyday thing. Of course, fear is going to serve a purpose. If we're going to be hiking on a high cliff or something like that, it'll keep us safe. But when it comes to wanting to do something new and different and maybe venturing into a different avenue in your life, fear will present itself, but it doesn't necessarily serve a purpose. So what happens when you're afraid? Your fight or flight kicks in and your brain is saying, warning, warning, danger, danger. You're not really actually in physical danger, but what you're really afraid of is the way you might feel if things don't go the way you want them to. So for example, you want to try something new. You might have a fear of failing. Okay. If you fail, the worst thing that's going to happen is that you are upset about failing. And then you try it again. So what I like to advise my clients to do is to do what I call fear exposure therapy. What I mean by that, let's say somebody wants to write a book. And then the first thing that they keep thinking of is, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to publish. I don't know how to edit. And all the negatives start coming up. And that's fear trying to protect them. If they put themselves out there, they might get hurt. The book might not sell. So what the exposure therapy means, fear, is like the more you feel that fear and you do it anyway, basically what you're telling fear is, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for trying to protect me. I appreciate that. But I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. And the more you do that, the more you'll build up courage, which is the opposite of fear. The more you face the fear, the more you work through it. You're proving your brain wrong. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. So imagine if you didn't have that fear of failing. You didn't have that. Where would you be? And it's very possible. You just have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, pushing through the fear and doing it anyway. So think about what you are afraid of, what it is you want to do, and analyze, is this fear actually protecting me or is it holding me back? Chances are it's the latter. And in that case, start leaning into the fear, start feeling it, start experiencing it. And the more you do, the more you're going to grow and the more you're going to get closer to your goals. So feel the fear,